go get your plates, grab your food, and come sit down and eat with us. And while you're at it, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get future notifications every time the roommates drop a new video. Enjoy watching, y'all. Now let's eat. Hey roomies, how y'all doing? If you're new, welcome. And if you've been here a while, you know it's time for the countdown. I'm gonna start with the chicken. Three, 2, 1, go. So roomies, I forgot to introduce to you what I'm having. Keisha made this whole meal. We got chicken, and then we got squash, zucchini, bell peppers, onions, mac and cheese, and Keisha's famous quinoa. And I got something funny to show you guys. See, Keisha gets annoyed by the clacking of the metal utensils, so she went and got bamboo wooden utensils, so that way I wouldn't make so much noise when I'm cutting the food. So I'm gonna see if I can cut with these utensils. I'm curious. Oh, this somewhat works. I don't think you could cut a steak with this, but I think you could cut chicken with it. So roomies, how y'all doing today? What you been up to this past week? So my topic for today is, what is your most funniest or embarrassing thing that has ever happened in your life? I think I can name a bunch of them. And a lot of them consist of me falling. So let me tell you about this one time. This one time, I'm at my cousin's house in New York, and I was about 10 years old. I was about 10, and I'm walking by the stairs, about to go down the stairs, and I wasn't paying attention. And I had my Game Boy in my hand, and I'm just like playing my Game Boy, attempting to go down the stairs while playing the Game Boy, forgetting how clumsy I am. I end up doing a somersault roll. I slipped because the stairs were just cleaned, and I didn't realize that the stairs were still slippery. I went down the wooden stairs with my arm hanging out, and then my Game Boy in the other hand, like this, trying to protect my face. So I go down the stairs. And I was lucky I did not break nothing. I could look back on that now and think it's funny, but at the time that was embarrassing. My cousins, after I fell down the stairs, they were like, "How did you fall?" I'm like, I wasn't paying attention. My face was in my Game Boy. Another time that was real funny. I was in 7th grade, and the school bus used to come get me in the morning. And I didn't realize, well, I realized, but I was thinking like, my whole driveway was like packed with ice. It looked like a skating ring of ice. And at the time, my mom, she didn't like letting us use the front door because she figured the front door was like, how do you say it? Like decoration. It's not meant to be open. Like she wanted our front door to look pretty. So we had just got the house remodeled. So I would always go out the back door. So this time, I go out the back door, and instead of walking with my head down where I could pay attention to where my feet were, the only thing I'm thinking was I want to hurry up, get on the bus, and go to school. And what happened was, I slipped and fell on my side, and the entire school bus, the windows were open, well, cracked open. The entire school bus was laughing at me. There had to be like, there was a lot of kids on the bus all laughing at me while I was on the ground and when I got up the stairs in the bus. It's a good thing camera phones were not out at the time. I would have been all over Instagram the way I fell. So roomies, how many of you guys have ever had slipped or fell in front of a group of people? When you guys were young and you were so embarrassed when you got back up because you knew all eyes were on you. Oh, let me tell you about another embarrassing moment I had. Now this one is definitely, well, this is right up there. It was junior high. We were having an assembly, and we're all in the bleachers, just sitting on the bleachers. And one of the girls, they're in my grade, that the only class I have with this one girl is gym class. The most embarrassing moment was we're on the bleachers and I wasn't paying attention to what she was doing. I was paying attention to the assembly. She unhooked my bra from the back, like right through my shirt. And I'm thinking that I couldn't figure out what she was doing back there. But when I got up, suddenly, when I got up to go down the stairs, as soon as the assembly was over and it was a group of people, no one noticed, thankfully. My freaking bra went up, and I'm like, oh shit. So then luckily I had a jacket on, I zipped my jacket, and I'm just like speed walking my behind to the bathroom. And the girls were making fun of me. And them two girls were like, she probably doesn't even know how to hook a bra. I knew how to hook a bra, I just wasn't going to do it in front of people. I was real private about that. But I was so embarrassed because those girls used to pick on me about the fact that I was the only girl in the whole 7th grade that was big chested, because all the other girls, there were like A cups, extremely underdeveloped, and they used to make fun of me because I was a big chested girl, and they would constantly make fun of me and be like, those are probably breast implants, or they're probably not even real. Let me tell you guys about another. It wasn't really embarrassing. I mean, it kind of was. But it was more funny than embarrassing. Another moment. I was at a family event. And we're at this one restaurant called Biagio's. And it was my cousin's baby shower. And I was wearing a short-cut dress at the time with pantyhose. And so anytime my cousins weren't looking, or they got up to do whatever they had to do with like unwrapping presents and stuff, I would take their cups and pour it into my empty glass, because they all had alcohol. Like they all had the mimosas. And so when they weren't looking, I would take their mimosas and pour it in my drink. So I'm sitting there getting drunk, and they don't even notice because I'm doing it in a real discreet way. And they forgot that they left their drinks down. But their drinks were like halfway full. And I'm sitting there drinking it. And I think I was I was probably about 18, 19 years old at the time. And I was so drunk off the mimosa that when I went to the bathroom, I forgot to check myself in the mirror. I forgot to check. And my pantyhose ended up being up over my dress. And everybody saw what I was wearing under the dress. I could laugh about that now, but before, my cousins, they were laughing at me. They were like, honey, Mama always said check the mirror before you leave the bathroom. I was embarrassed because my cousin's friends, because my cousin's attractive lady friends were all there, and I was thinking to myself, like, oh shoot, they saw it. I was so embarrassed. I've had a lot of embarrassing moments in my life. One funny moment trying to cut this meat with bamboo silverware. I'm gonna go ahead and make the impossible happen and try and do that. Alright. I almost swallowed a bone. I wasn't even paying attention. Thank God I caught that. That would have been embarrassing if I'm on camera choking. Another time. Another time. This actually happened at Jewell when I was working there. So at Jewell, I'm in the parking lot, and I slipped and fell on black ice. It was like the middle of winter. I slipped and fell on ice. It was embarrassing to me, but at the same time, I was lucky. I was lucky I was by myself in that parking lot because no one saw me. But I'm sitting there looking around like, I'm sitting there looking around like, I wonder who saw me. This chicken is really good. It's so good I almost forgot I had the macaroni. So how many of you guys have ever tried quinoa? It's really good. In a way, it kind of reminds me of rice in a way, but it tastes better than rice. It really tastes good if you put some mild sauce on it. It kind of tastes like that Chinese rice. Like, you ever notice how when you get rice from the Chinese restaurants, it tastes one way, but then when you make it at home, it doesn't taste as good. This tastes just like that Chinese rice. So roomies, I had so much fun eating and talking with you guys. I always have fun talking about my most funniest and embarrassing moments. If you guys have any funny, embarrassing moments, put it in the comments, so we could all laugh about it together, about any past experience where you had a funny moment or an embarrassing moment, like the type where you can just look back and laugh about it now. So don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that bell button so you can get future notifications every time the roommates drop a new video. Thank you all for watching. Peace out, y'all. We love you. Remember to live, love, and laugh. Bye, y'all.